Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, 11:45 a.m. Denver time. Let's see what's going on with the retards of YouTube. Okay, Marv says the Russian submersible is top secret and no one knows anything about it. Then proceeds to relate it to planning nukes under the ocean and cutting the internet cable, among other things. The whole float is crap. Their evidence that it is FLOTUS and not the new code name they gave her airplane. But anyway, then the reason they're giving that it is FLOTUS, that the First Lady was flown out, is because they're not telling us that she was. In other words, they're confirming it by not confirming it. You know, the way the retarded shit goes on YouTube. Of course, there's plenty of things they're not going to tell us they're doing, or they're going to call it something else. But just to say that's proven that they flew her out because the aircraft was changed from FLOTUS to something else is usual YouTube bullshit. Marf in his second video debunks it and then follows it with, but it could be real. Oh crap, got an airplane coming my way. Again, he's using Hal Turner to confirm this U.S. Russian submarines shooting at each other, and supposedly one of ours got sunk, and that's why theirs caught on fire, and that's why roughly 14 Russian sailors are dead. He used Hal Turner to try to confirm the hot musket thing by claiming that Hal Turner talked to somebody in the government, and they said, no, it's not true. Well, for starters, you cannot believe a frickin' thing out of Hal Turner's mouth like you cannot believe one of these truthers whatsoever here on YouTube. Marv started to cover the article on the armored vehicles being used in Washington, D.C. for the parade tomorrow. And he did not read the article like he does all the other articles. Munder's got a video out. He started to read it, but wouldn't show you the rest of the article. At the top of the article, it says that there's going to be 2 Abrams there. And yet, he's filming 5. Oh, I got to roll up my window. This plane's going to get loud. Yet, you're seeing 5 on just this one flat car. Well, read the rest of the article. Supposed to be a few small armored vehicles, 2 Abrams, 2 Bradleys, an armored M88 recovery vehicle. I wanted to Google that and see what that is. Like I said, Marf didn't read any of that, and Munder wouldn't show down and read you the rest of the article saying how many's supposed to be there. And as they said they're not going to be driving these because they don't want to screw up the streets, and they probably don't want protesters run out and throwing themselves in front of them. And why didn't they show the other pictures that are in the same article? They're already on flatbeds, already at I think it's the Lincoln Memorial. They've already got them on flatbeds down there. Those are more exciting pictures. And they're not going to be driving them. Then things do tear up the roads. We got these Tracos, these excavators here. You can't drive them down the road. Even with rubber treads, they'd mess up asphalt. Anyway, just better pictures showing them on the flatbeds already down there by the memorial. Oh no, where'd I go? All these people want to say that this info is coming from multiple sources. Yes, it is, but it isn't. The only reason it's on multiple sources is because one person puts it out somewhere and they all pick it up and run with it. So who's putting it out? Is it legit? Did the NSA put it out? Some stupid, pathetic YouTuber just throwing articles out there? A lot of these articles that these people show are like Alex Jones used to do. He'd show these articles, and at the top of the screen, you see the little boxes to tweet it, to Twitter it, and all this other crap. And it doesn't say who the article's coming from. And a lot of Alex Jones's were put out by his own reporters. It's just amazing. And let's say that the U.S. and Russia got into it with their submarines, and our submarine allegedly got sunk here, right? Well, where's the Sky King messages? Don't you think this would bring up some sort of Sky King? Well, where's them at? So somebody better hurry up and make up some of them. We're going to jump in, and Debka, the Debka file, DEPKA, is also a source of this U.S.-Russia submarine shooting at each other crap. Independent voice since 2000. They say you may not find financial strategy here, but you will gain a sound foundation for building a financial strategy. So there's some motivation right there for whatever they spit out. One of them is a Diane Shalem, editor, English edition, collaborated on with The Economist for 23 years. The Economist, and we know that's reliable, right? Her and this dude, Giore Shalem, covered Lebanon war and the Middle East conflict when that was going on. This Giora is a dude. in the About Us section of the website says he was a specialist in the military and intelligence affairs. So, like, we can really trust these people. Diane has 16 years as senior editor and reporter for the news departments of KOL Israel. Excuse me, there was department KOL Israel State Radio. So you know where she stands on everything. Plus, they collaborated on 2 books. I didn't write it down. One was something dated 2016, and one was about God's with Israel or some stuff. But so you want to know what's going to happen on the 4th of July? Nothing. What we're going to see on the 4th of July is the usual picnics, barbecues, people going to see relatives they don't really want to see, and people going out and thinking they're getting money off on sales for furniture and car sales like they turn all these freaking holidays into. Yeah. I guess one other thing's going to continue on over the 4th is these alleged YouTube creators putting out more bullshit. You got, what is it, the UK, the US, I mean, that's appears to be made up so far. They're having an emergency meeting. This whole Pence thing got turned around. I like it's coming from the article. Mark's just reading from the article, but Pence's plane had to turn around in midair. Well, it's either going to turn around in midair, or it's going to turn around on the ground the taxiway and take back off again. I'm sorry, that's just hilarious. But Pence, who knows what that's all about? And now they're trying to claim it was a diversion. Who is it? Florida, Mark Mackey wanting to put it out there that it's because of an alleged possible measles outbreak in New Hampshire, I believe he was supposed to be going. But who knows? The only 2 things that are legit is, I believe it's the EU having the meeting over the Iran thing, and Russia calling in that general because of the explosion and the deaths on the Russian submersible. And that makes common sense to me for them to do something like that if you had 14 of your sailors just killed on a top secret submersible like that. And I'm going to tell you right now, if that happened here, wherever Trump might be, he might call a meeting, but I don't think he's going to go meet anybody because, you know, our people care less about our military people than in other countries. And that's just the way that is. Anyway, enjoy your 4th, and you know what comes after the 4th? The 5th. We're going to be here for the 5th. We're going to be here for the 6th. We're going to be here for the 7th. And these retards are going to, every holiday rolls around, they come up with a new method, a new bit of madness for crap to come on, picking their dates and all that damn crap. And at least now they've always seemed to have given up on picking dates for the end of the world and martial law or the collapse of civilization. But anyway, enjoy your 4th. I got 4 days off after today, and I'm going to enjoy it.